Vaults, go! We are recording now. There you go.
Staircase.
What? No! No! Stop! It's so nice to see all these little bars stay where they're supposed to be.
Waiting on Crow.
No, don't be Crow. That's... We just talked about identity crisis.
We didn't have to awaken a Tony.
What do you mean? I was always awake. So.
Yeah, but Bramble's thing is Tony, awaken!
Oh, yeah. Nice.
It's his natural state.
I want you to know that the title card is "Please Don't Die Again."
The question is, who's that? Who are you asking not to die again?
I think it's all of you except Quaid at this point, and Crow.
Yes.
Alright, let's do that. Do the thing. Post that we are playing. He probably forgot.
Or he forgot that there's the time change.
That too. But that's okay. In case someone didn't make it, I prepared a one-shot. So we can still play if you want to, or we could not and just BS and talk about, you know, the direction of where the game is going, or if you guys want to play something else, or what you want to do. It's your time.
I do the old Devon trick, Beerbeck.
Like, 2 years later, we're still waiting for him. We're still waiting for him.
Wait, we didn't have daylight savings, did we?
No.
I was like, wait a second.
After he got a girlfriend, it was just like BRB. And it's just like, well, he's gone.
I don't know if you followed The Onion on YouTube, but there was a week or so where they were posting like point of view videos of like, hey, meet our new boyfriend, and it turns into like this very like Stockholm syndrome, like almost like the Silence of the Lambs style of videos. Is like, yeah, we don't let our boyfriend out because he talks about the girl, so we keep him in the basement. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's where this is going.
Oh, dear God.
I'll see if I find it. They're YouTube shorts, but they're fucking hilarious.
Yeah. One of my players is asking me to do shorts for the games.
I mean, that's been YouTube's like algorithm.
Yeah, the algorithm was very good to the last highlight reel, so I'm going to take his advice. I'm going to start doing that before end of year. Because now with the multi-champ... Oh, go ahead.
It didn't work. I called his a cell phone, Facebook call, and Discord call at the same time.
Okay.
At the same time.
At the same time.
Yep.
He
Click
could...
them all at once.
He could be engaged with his wife. We don't know.
Well, now
or
they
children.
they basically had the bells ring for them.
Oh, God. Or one of the children has the phone and they're going like, Daddy's playing with me now. And just shuts it off.
Yeah. When I did that with, they've done that.
Yeah.
When I've done that with Devin, he's like, what the fuck is going on? Why are you calling everything? I'm like, Avernus, time, let's go.
Yeah. Remember when he had the phone underneath the bed? so he didn't have to answer it.
And we're like, but we were waking you up. He's like, I know, I just didn't want to be woken up. Like, well, then why are you still fucking playing the game? Like, you just had to say you don't want to play anymore. But I do. Then
I do.
it's
Oh,
like,
God.
Alright.
Hmm. I can't make a short about what happened with the cart yesterday, but I do want to make a highlight so badly.
Please. Go forward, go forward, go backward, go forward, backward.
Yeah. I just need to find
How
like
do
some
normal people do carts then? Because on average, they would just always fail. Like
Yes.
a regular person would just always fail.
That's why you need a driver. You hire a driver. You can pay a driver.
I was generally trying to get to that, but everyone was like, "I'm going to." I'm like, "Okay."
Because you
Well, I
paid
will
for
see where this goes.
you paid for the cart, and that's fine because you can afford the cart. But the skilled labor is where they get you.
Yeah, but if they've got that skill, dude, they've got to be fucking expensive, and like they got to be at least like a silver a day.
Yes,
Yeah,
which
I mean,
is
we
how
have
they make
silver
their
to
money.
burn. We have silver to burn. Like,
You have Electrum to
could've
burn.
definitely bought a
Electrum.
hired help.
I can't wait till you start giving Electrum to people as a bribe or for services and see what happens.
That's
we know
the
what
people
happens.
want.
He pisses off druids with it.
It's what the people want, Bramble. They just don't know it yet.
Yes.
With Fiesta becoming enlarged, and I think more blood will go to his brain.
More
now,
brain.
of course. More brain will go to his blood. Yeah, that's what I meant. More blood will go to his brain. He'll start thinking more. Like we should have just hired somebody.
Just think, more brain will go to his blood. Yeah, that's what happens when you get concussions a couple times a day.
Whoa! Oh no!
Hey Tony, did you ever build that barbarian?
I did not because of work reasons, which has been going well. So this week, hopefully, I can have some time to sit down and be like, all right, cool. I can do multiple things at once now.
Oh, you did a barbell.
I did a barbarian goblin.
Yeah, I did a hobgoblin. Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
I was also thinking about making an inventor goblin that just becomes the green goblin on a glider, but it's just the armor that has the flight capabilities.
Oh my gosh. No, but you're not the Green Goblin, you're the Green Gobbler, dude.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Tired.
Alright, I haven't posted notification that we have gone live. It's just streaming right now, and if we don't play, I can just erase it, so we're good. It's just I don't know if he's coming.
I'm for a one shot.
It's one shot is fine. It's called Fistful of Flowers, and you'll be playing a pre-made Leshy.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I just wanted to have something ready because I felt bad not running for so long, and
well, it's not your fault.
it's no one's fault. It's not a matter of fault. It's a matter of consistency. No one has to be at fault. No one has to be blamed. It just has to, to be a professional at a certain level is to invoke an expectation and to deliver on that expectation and meet it and continue to meet it. It's not to exceed. It's not to underwhelm. It's just to whelm. Whelm.
I am whelmed.
Yes, it's just like I'm not overwhelmed, I'm not underwhelmed, I'm simply whelmed.
I'm in the
Sounds
center.
like you had a great idea. Who's done?
Oh god.
Yeah, excuse me.
I wombo, he wombos, he, she wombos.
I'm gonna take you guys with me. I gotta go grab something from my truck.
Oh god.
To the truck, away!
Is there a possibility we can just nab someone at this hour?
Doubt it.
There's Ghost, but Ghost doesn't want to play. Beppers, but Beppers is baby.
His wife hasn't even had the kid yet.
I know, but he saw an out, and he took the out.
Yeah, you know, he could just say, hey, I'll take a break.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Which is basically what the baby is. It's a break. As soon as
it's not.
as soon as the kid is 2, he'll want nothing to do with it and start playing again. Like nothing happened. It's just like, don't you have a kid? Yeah. Just like Crow, you'll hear like 3 of them shouting in the background. It's just like, shouldn't you take care of that? Nah.
Crow's pace has never changed. At all with his kids. He's the only person I've ever seen that like does something and then it's like, oh, have a kid, he probably won't be doing this much. Nope, just about the same.
He handles a lot in that household.
I mean, you hear the zoo.
Yeah. His wife is pretty chill too. She does her own RP things in D&D. It was nice talking to her.
Mm-hmm.
But she has entirely different expectations and different methods of running and playing. Entirely different than us. Like, she cared nothing for graphics or anything like that, but she liked the mechanical side of things.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you he's just asleep like last time.
Be like that.
Yeah, well, I need to make it more apparent the way I do in the Discord servers, where I send out the invitation that basically has the RSVP on it with the big picture that says, hey, session at this time, blah, 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 blah. Because everyone responded to that. Everyone instantly responds to that because you're basically getting an invitation to like a wedding or something. I must become the secretary that you need.
Oh no. That's a new class in Dungeons in Final Fantasy.
Oh man. You know, on stream, the way things are set up right now and how it's multi-channel, I could be playing Final Fantasy and you wouldn't even know or hear it.
I mean, I would know by going to your channel though.
No, you wouldn't. Because it
Wait, what?
wouldn't be, the window wouldn't be captured. Nothing.
Dear God.
That's how much of a professional I'm becoming. I can do the audio, I can do the visual. If I want something on the screen that I don't want you to see, I can actually disable certain things too, or not prompt to broadcast it or the desktop.
That's, you know what? I need to become professional.
Right now, I'm at sub-professional. I just have to level up 60 more times. Just 60 more times.
The 60?
Yeah, that just means running 30 more games a week. And all of them have to be Curse of Strahd.
Oh my goodness, I do love a good Curse of Strahd. I really do love a good Curse of Strahd.
So
Wait,
does...
I don't know what that
twice?
is.
Everyone
once.
does. So the only game being advertised for pay that I always see is Curse of Strahd.
It's just
Really?
it's a good module. It's a really good module.
Not to run
I-
every week of every hour of every day, it's not.
But I want to be Curse of Strahded.
I would be suffering at that point, no matter how much money people were throwing at me.
Is that
How many
strictly a
times?
5e?
It is
Um,
a 5e and a 2e adventure, yes.
Oh.
Yes. So
That's how good
I could
Strahd is.
So I could convert Curse of Strahd for Pathfinder Infinite the same way I'm converting Temple of Elemental Evil, though.
And you could do the old one too, not the newer.
I have the old one right here on the bookshelf. My roommate has all the old modules from Council of Worms, Ravenloft, and Planescape right here with the 2e books. And the psionic cards.
You remember when they recently revised Curse of Strahd? Like, it's not as politically correct as we would want it to be. so
Yes,
we're gonna
Curse of
change everything."
Strahd is racist, and I'm going like, against the Raven people? And it's just like, no, the gypsies. Okay. We fixed it. How did you fix it? Are they not gypsies anymore? Are they not nomads? What? Did they
We
all
fixed
find
it.
homes? Did they settle down? What happened?
We got rid of all
We-
the bad things,
What,
but it's
then-
Curse of Strahd.
the vampire is the bad thing. He has mother issues. That the emotional damage is part of it.
Ah, good old Strahd. You know him. You heard him. Everyone
He-
loves a good Strahd.
He abducts women to fill a void in his life, not to feed.
Actively abducting women. That's Strahd for you, good old Strahd.
He's saving them. He's saving them from middle income, I guess.
Yeah. Stay, he says.
I don't. And then the Oriental Adventures, but the one that gets me the most that they quote unquote fixed, besides Planescape, which was the most recent one, or Spelljammer or whatnot, the one that gets me the most is Throne of the Lizard King or Altar of the Lizard God. That one, where it's just like where they, dictate that lizard folk are savages, or they're acting savagely, or that orcs are savage. Now in D&D 1, they have to be referred to as heroic races.
Eat my ass. Call them
Oh my god. It's just like,
You
it's
heard the man. Eat his shorts.
in Pathfinder, lizard folk live side by side with people, and they like Sarenrae because she makes rocks warm and stuff, and they like sunning on rocks. It makes sense that they have a society that works together with people. But in D&D, you had them as nomadic swamp people who basically attack humans and steal their livestock. How is that
Yeah.
heroic?
It's
It's kinda
heroic to
like-
them.
The Dothraki in Game of Thrones. They're savages.
They
But
act...
think,
There's a beautiful culture to that too.
There is a
So-
culture to that.
There was an old, there was an old video that Devin and I watched, and I could probably try to find it, but the person was going over like basically top 10 problems in 5e, and they were all like political problems and racism, and like the number one was like orcs. Person was going over like talking like, oh, they're savage, they're like this and this, blah blah blah, and they're not all like that. And they're and then he ends it with like, yeah, and it's just very racist because they're always it's you know, akin to like, you know, a very marginalized like race with a bad past. And Devin's like, and this is when Devin and I were like, you know, in like our hometown at the same time. Devin looks at me and he's like, when I think of orcs, I think of orcs and Tolkien, not black people. And I was just like, I'm done. Because that's what they said. And I'm like, who's the real racist?
Well, that's the whole reason like orcs exist, because of the whole bullshit of what Tolkien, is it, if I'm not mistaken?
Tolkien, yeah.
Tolkien was from a different age.
And that's like the origin of orcs, because blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, can we just play D&D?
Yes, exactly.
I want to make my world the way it is. Please just.
Which is the whole point, not to enforce your world onto someone else's. You play the game. It's just a game. There are mechanics behind it.
You can make the story how you want to make it. It's not just because the origin's fucked doesn't mean you have to make it fucked.
And the best way to fix D&D, and I'm going to say it, take out the fluff. Make it pure mechanical spreadsheets and say, here you go. But what about the world? You make it up. Here are the maps. Here are the mechanics. But how do these races get along? Make it up. But what do we pay the writers to do? It's just like, meh. You don't need a campaign setting like Ed Greenwood where everything depends on colonialism and they go like, oh, Ed Greenwood's racist. No, Ed Greenwood made a campaign setting as opposed to Kevin Baker or Kevin, you know, who did Eberron, where it's just like, oh, everyone gets together and it's like a big melting pot. Yes, because he's from a different era. He's a writer from a different time. He was younger, and he made it based on, you know, what he believed D&D to be at the time. And that grew into something else, and then Eberron became its own thing. Now Eberron is the forefront campaign, not Faerun.
People are just dumb.
I think the crow phone is gone, so
At least it's not Starfinder.
Oh, no. Why?
Because
Starfinder.
Well, where do you want me to start? At Starship Combat?
Where do you want?
Starship Combat. There you go. I'm racist against starships.
I made it better though.
Yes, you did. You did make it better.
What do you mean we're backing up in space? Yeah, I just shifted to reverse. Stupid. Alright, I'm gonna roll in my window and look outside.
That was perfect. That was perfect the way that Mike did that.
Ship, think of it like a semi-truck with an actual trailer.
Yes. Oh god. I'm sorry, we've already begun. Oh god, I'm sub-professional. I must change the scene. Sub-professional. Alright.
I know what time Crow went to sleep at.
Yes, because you were playing League.
It was almost 0 dark 30, so.
Yes.
Oh.
But
no, I was like, it was like 10:30 my time, and he's Nebraska time, so
Yeah.
it would have been about midnight.
Yeah.
Midnight, 1 o'clock.
Forget tabletop RPGs. Let's play the game Where Are Our Friends?
No. You know in League where it says, you know, like where it just says like find match or invite friends. For me, it's not that. It's match with retards invite my own retards.
I'm so tired of you.
Oh my
What?
god.
Am I wrong?
I believe the general intelligence level lowers once the game executable of League of Legends starts on someone's computer.
Dude, we had some good games, and then there's bad games. Everything was going great until it wasn't.
Yes. Yes.
And nothing can go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong.
That happened last night when he was top laning, Beppers was top laning Garen with Warwick, and then Warwick kept dying like all the times.
Yeah.
And it was just like, and then Warwick basically sucked him off. It's just like, he's gone. He's gone. Just like, this is like something out of one of my fanfics.
Well, what was it? I was right away, and then I think Warwick killed me too, and I was not super fed, but I was decently fed.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my god, he ate my ass with a passion, dude. With a purpose.
See, that is why I DM. To hear things like that.
Absolutely.
That reminds me, Quaid.
Yeah.
Are you getting into Wrath Classic?
Yeah. Kind of. Maybe.
Are you back on Pagel with Fulty and them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Back on it. Was never on anything else.
Yeah, I left. They stopped playing, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, they're probably gonna. It's probably gonna be a good stopgap between us and Dragonflight. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much what they're trying to do, is try to fill the subscription gap.
But the thing is that so they're doing the pre-patch soonish for Dragonflight.
It's
All
going.
right, that's cool, but
It's
like,
going to be
I thought
just.
we were already in pre-patch for season 4.
No, you're not. You were just taken out of the running for Cutting Edge. That's all that happened.
Yeah.
So the reason why they're going to do the pre-patch is because they're going to have things appearing like professions and stuff saying like, "Hey, this looks neat. Can we do it?" Nope.
And now we have 2 more shots on each boss, so we're 9 of 10 mythic, 9 of 10,
very nice.
and then
Congrats.
10 of 11 for each raid.
Yeah, congrats on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's easier when we've done them for a while, and a lot of the changes weren't like. You know, there's a lot of things that aren't they're a little easier than when they were normally. So
yeah. I'm just happy you got the opportunity to do it.
Well, I'll probably be deployed before we get any of the kills, so I'll miss out on them again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How it goes.
No, I understand. And you just got the new house. You just got, settled in everything, and it's not fair that you.
That's why that's why I hope Dragonflight keeps getting delayed. I want, because I don't want it to release when I'm deployed, because then I'll be depressed.
Feel that.
And your depression.
Leading the guild over there?
Leading? I think. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
you're not-
Alliance on Pagel.
Yeah,
I mean-
your alliance on Illidan.
No, which one? Wrath?
Right, no. Retail.
Yeah, we're Horde Alliance.
Yeah, because you
That's
can
weird.
mix. You can mix now.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Sir,
Yeah.
we just talked about racism. We just talked about
about
this.
it.
Well, I
Just
mean,
talked about it.
whoa. It's factionism, which is fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
I
yeah,
see.
yeah,
You put
okay,
a different
okay.
color on it. I see.
Because we have enough
Nationalism.
people
Oh,
for the
Tony, that
Horde
was
for
awful.
it to be considered a.
That was awful, Tony. -1 hero point.
Oh, damn it.
+1.
Okay, there you go. It evened out. Balance, as all things should be.
Thank you.
But no, and then, well, we have mostly Horde, so we're still considered Horde Guild, things like that. But like a lot of people were like, I want nails for the transmog. We're like, all right.
What's your guild's name, Brett?
We're Mythic Daycare.
That's so good. That's so good.
Well, I found Faulties. He's still using the name I gave him.
Yep. And then, yeah, it's so we're on the hill, and Faulty became the GM of the guild we joined.
No one else wanted to do it, I assume.
Well, no, the raid leader was doing the GM things, but he was busy doing raid leader things, and then it just became on Faulty's shoulders. And it was all because when we were like doing their guild merger, I was like, "Hey, Faulty, I found this group of people. They say that they've rated high level before. They're looking for exactly all of us." I'm like, so we basically merged, joined them, but then, you know, some of them quit, some of our guys quit, and then we just new guild, new life. It's going all right. We're all pretty chill about things.
You changed your name.
And then Ron, so, you know the guild before that with Mori? Bramble?
Yep, I certainly do. I remember.
So Ron was their, I'm gonna do air quotes, raid assister. Okay.
A sister.
Mori was the raid leader. All right, and now take this with a grain of salt, like a lot of it on your plate, you know.
Yeah.
And Mori couldn't lead himself out of a fucking sandwich box. All right. And he had no ability to play the game, which is why he played a bear tank.
Yeah.
Because you could just press 3 buttons.
Yeah, loser
and
fell
macro
asleep
in
that
your
one night.
defensive. A lot of people fall asleep playing bear tank. Swipe. All right, so, and then Mori's super condescending to people, extremely condescending.
Oh, I remember Morty.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So, and I called him out on it day one because I just got back from a deployment dealing
Right,
with
and
that
they tried
shit
to
of
gang
people
up
being
on you.
Aggressive, and I was like, listen, I'm just saying for what it is. Like, I'm already here day one saying I don't like this, and if someone's saying that day one, you guys should be checking yourselves. I was like, and if you tell me not to come back, like, oh, gladly, but, you know, and then because, well, Maury's apologized to you, you should apologize to him. I'm like, all right, well, I'm not. Because then I'm not accepting guilt. And it goes on to a thing, and then we basically kind of phase away from him. We're like, hey, none of us are having fun raiding. We're always arguing. We're going to move on.
Well,
We'd
it wasn't
rather not raid than raid with you. And so we find that other guild. We're doing our things. All right. So now put that to side. Back in the guild after we left, they're still trying to push and do their raid stuff. All right. They're like 4 bosses into Mythic. We're in the other guild just starting Heroic again. All right. We're catching up fast. All right. Like giga fast. We get AOTC before them for Heroic, and then we catch up to them on Mythic. And then Ron, on that thing, said, hey, there's a bunch of life stuff going on. I gotta take a break for a month. And so he steps down from raiding for a month. Mori now becomes the real raid leader, because Ron's been doing all the call-outs, planning, everything.
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing the real raid leading shit, and Mori just kind of accepts that it was him. And then Mori gets mad that Ron steps down and demotes him in Discord.
Yeah.
And doesn't talk to him.
Yeah.
And then Ron, when he comes back a couple weeks later, he notices that, and then is like, oh, well, and they're like, oh, you're not Officer Ron anymore, you're only Raider Ron because you left us. And he's like, okay. And then he saw how good we were doing, and he just like basically walked across the street.
Yes. And do you
was
know
like,
why
that? You guys need someone? And we're like, yes, we need a tank. He's like, okay.
And do you know why that is? Is because the authority that these people think they have, They don't actually have.
They
It's
don't.
just
They have nothing.
there is none.
And then a bunch of their other people were like looking over, like, oh shit, they're doing way better than us. And now Ron's over there. We liked Ron, and now they started walking over to us. And we got a bunch of people. It was all the ones we liked to play with. And then we overtook them, and then we kept going and going. And then there was one person, Kikumano or whatever. He's like one of their healers that was over with the Elks for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And he stayed there just because his friend was still in there for like a little hat until he didn't want to leave, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever. We don't care. You know, it's not like,
Yeah.
oh, you stayed with them too long.
Yeah.
And he, and then when his friend stopped playing, he jumped to us, and now he's one of our healing officers. And it was just so funny because he's like, yeah, dude, were you guys like competing with us? We're like, no. Oh, because they were trying to compete against you guys. Like, yeah, dude, there's no competition.
Right,
At least
exactly.
that we know of.
Again, the authority and the composition is all self-imposed by the players in their own minds.
Like, we gotta beat them. We gotta catch up. We gotta show them.
Why?
You know. And they were raiding like 3 days a week instead of 2.
Yeah, but why?
Dude, people get so interlinked in the interpersonal shit. Like, I am real good friends with somebody.
Just suck dick.
Well, like, I'm real good friends with somebody who's married to an old guild leader, and this guild leader had a problem where, like, every 3 months they wanted to transfer the guild. And
That's
I told her
bad.
one time.
That's self-confidence issues.
Yeah, like I told her, I was like, the next time we faction change and or server transfer, I'm done. And she didn't believe me, so she starts talking like behind everyone's back about transferring again. I catch wind of it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go apply to a different meta guild. Next thing I know, she's kicking, throwing a fit. Still won't talk to me to this day. It's been like 3-4 years. I still talk to her husband on the phone like once or twice a month. He hates my guts, all because I was not following her to a different server. People get real fucking locked in about their guild authority. It's insane. Prot, where's Prot Death Knight?
In the fucking ether.
You don't even play
Just-
him anymore?
No,
What do you play?
The monk.
just my monk.
Wait, Drunk Donut?
Yes. As opposed to my monk, which was hand jobs.
Oh, that's
like-
classic.
I'm like 303 item level, and for some reason I'm like literally sitting there. I'm like, so the only gear upgrades I have are from the last 2 bosses of each raid.
Alrighty, guys.
I'm like, I've never been at this point.
So we are 15 minutes after the start time. We have to be professional about this. Do we close the session and say goodbye to the nice people watching, or do we switch over to the one shot where you will play a plant creature?
I mean,
I am.
either
I'm pro
or
plant.
works.
I need. I'm not going
These
to keep you
definites.
here and waste your time. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, my time is not wasted with you 3 gents.
I am pro plant.
I
Okay.
could play plants. That's fine.
How about Quaid?
Sure.
All right. So we're going to switch over to Fistful of Flowers. I apologize. I'm glad I did not advertise the Abomination
Which game we're
Vaults.
playing.
It just appeared on YouTube out of nowhere, so I have no guilt in doing this. And no, there are no guns to anyone's head. People are free to leave whenever they wish.
Say that to the person behind me. It's like, what?
Exactly.
You beat me to the joke.
I was
Right.
gonna say, Tony was Starfinder last time we were playing Skitterman.
Oh God. Skittermancers was so good.
So just give me a moment as I
Do
set
better.
as I set
Do
up the
better.
login thingies for you on this one.
Thank you.
Tony.
I can see all of your games.
Yes, I have a lot of games. Which you
Mad Maps.
Mad Maps, yes. Temple of Elemental Evil. There's Fistful of Flowers, which is the one we're going to play. Extinction Curse, which is ready anytime, Quaid. Anytime.
Yeah.
I'm not forgetting your bard. I will never...
But is Lander alive?
Lander is alive, but his mic is, dying. I think I need to buy him a new mic, is what it's going to come down to. Big Trouble in Little Otori, in case we're ever strapped. The Beginner's Box. We could play the Beginner's Box if you want.
Fistful of Flowers.
What is
you
the
have to
beginner's
set up.
box?
The Beginner's Box, you already did it with the little dragon.
Oh.
It ate
No,
you?
not again. Not
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
I'll make one for
No.
Crow just in case. And, lighters.
I tried to save my friends. It did not work.
Yep. That's what
Saving people?
set Kate
Nah.
up as a villain.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. I'm gonna restart, reload. There you go.
Cade is reckless, but he is not a villain, sir.
Sub
That is not Cade.
professional villainry.
Refresh.
All right, so yeah, you can log in, and don't worry about what character you're bound to, because you get 4 options. You do not get the potato, because the potato was specially made for the German player, because he beat Fists of the Ruby Phoenix, and he made a Phoenix potato that every time you ate him, he came back to life.
Oh, I am bound to the potato. I
Right, which
believe.
is you're gonna unbound to the potato.
Okay.
Don't worry. So I'm going to briefly explain what this one shot is and what the characters are, and you'll basically just pick one that you think you would enjoy. We have a barbarian, we have a bard, we have a rogue, and we have a druid Leshy.
Okay.
Can I do the druid?
Yes, of course. I'll bound you to him right now. Hang on.
I want to be the first plant that smells bad.
I'm sorry.
Druids are just inherently
smell bad.
smelly classes.
Okay.
They're the smelliest class.
Is this classism?
No.
All right, let's
That's,
see here.
that's all I gotta say.
It's just reality.
All right, you should be owner of the
So?
druid, and I'm going to give you your daughter, Twin Sprout, because you also get a daughter as the druid, and you will see from their
Oh, gosh.
bio.
Responsibilities.
Yes, responsibilities, just like a real druid. On each of your character sheet will be a biography detailing their personality and whatnot, so you'll know how to act. Or you can choose how to act yourself. It's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's a one-shot. By the way, this one-shot takes place in Taldor, your favorite place from Temple of Elemental Evil, Pathfinder Infinite. Just to warn you.
I am amenable to playing either the barbarian or the rogue, Tony. So pick whichever character you want to play.
I get choices.
Yes, you do.
Got 3.
I haven't played a barbarian in Pathfinder as of yet.
Okay.
I think I'll do that.
And I'll play the rogue.
All right, let me set Tony up here.
Much appreciated.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your patience. I do not like wasting people's time. And let's see.
I like the background.
Thank you. This I selected this from the PDF because you are literally going to crash a party by the end of this little module. And I hope it will be fun. I hope it will be fun for you. And you will be the rogue. Lighters. Owner. None. Okay. So make sure that you can move your characters first of all.
It shows that Quaid is the owner to reaching. Oh no.
No,
I can move my
that just
character.
means he's bound. So you can right-click on your name in the bottom left-hand corner and rebound who you're to.
It's only giving me the option to select Hardo.
Oh. I'm gonna release Fluffang.
Release.
That's probably
Yes.
your character.
Release.
There we
Release.
I
Let go.
am Popcorn.
Let go. No, those are other sounds. Those are other sounds.
I let go too much. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Let's check out my story here.
Okay. All right.
Where's my pet?
Your it's not your pet, it's your daughter.
Animal
So-
companion?
You made her. The druid that made you gave you druidic powers. So you in turn birthed Twin Sprout, and she's essentially your daughter.
I have no control.
Oh.
You should have control. Hang on. Hang on. I configured permissions. You are the owner.
Yay.
Now that you have twins.
Twin Sprout.
Yes, twins. Twin Sprout. Don't you dare throw this one down the staircase.
Down the well.
Oh my
water.
god. Oh god.
Goodbye.
All right. So, please do, read your biographies quickly, and I want you to introduce your character, basically, and how you'll be playing them. Whether or not you agree with the biography or whatnot, and, how you want to do things.
I can start us off.
Sure. It's the
Simply
little
kind of like
book.
the story.
Yeah, it is fun. It is fun.
Today I'll be playing Popcorn, the Vine Leshy Barbarian, born of a fiery spirit. This Leshy Popcorn. She is not the kindest of creatures, more prone to pick a fight than, stop one. Very fiery in nature, but is also a well-renowned cook. Favorite dish? Popcorn, or what I call it, corn poppers. Just don't piss me off, kid. I like this character. It's very interesting.
Character, the way I'm reading his backstory,
Yeah.
he's philosophical, but also not very motivated, which I kind of dig as the mushroom guy.
Yeah.
Oh. But he is looking to be helpful, even though he is not
Yeah, it's
particularly motivated.
It's not like they rebranded the Skittermanders. Bless you, Mr. Blows out my audio with your above -20 decibels. It's not like they rebranded the Skittermander personalities as Leshies or anything.
He is a rogue of many talents. He is a dual wielding rogue, which is different than I'm used to. So that's going to be a new experience. it's gonna be different and fun. Let's try this out.
Okay, good, good. All right, Quaid.
All right. So, bottle speaker. Try to, protect nature, other leshies and things, as a druid of one of the many orders. Oftentimes I find myself trying different things to just keep every last little scrap of nature alive, which ended up in manifesting a spirit that I've called my daughter into this little leshie that hides in my little gourd head. Sometimes she gets in trouble, but usually if she gets in trouble, it means that people who are trying to hurt her get in trouble. And that's where my experience tracker, fleet-footedness, always allows me to catch up and deal and give them nature's wrath.
Mm-hmm.
So usually sticky thighs, a little sap here. Maybe I grow their one plant in a weird direction. Just the most horrible things that a druid could do to someone. Might talk to their dog and find out their secret. People should fear me.
That's very dark for a helpful leshie. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, when you give Leshie's experience tracker and fleet, I can only go to that this guy tracks people down for doing things.
Like a private detective?
Yeah. Listen, man, I didn't make the Leshie. The Leshie made me.
Oh, fair enough. All right. So, basically, you are leshies within the realm of Taldor, and within the forest, all your friends are very happy, and you have recently, as a group, constructed a suspension bridge to help the leshies get across to another field where they can play and, tend to nature and stuff, and you're all very proud of the accomplishment you did, and it was late, so, you fall asleep and whatnot, and you're going like, okay, tomorrow we're gonna play with everyone, it's gonna be fantastic, you're trying to alleviate, the sense of danger, because a couple of your friends have gone missing recently, and you're not sure whether it was the deer in the forest that ate them, or, it's just very odd that these constant disappearances are happening. Maybe the bridge will help with that, you're not sure, but you get a good night's sleep, and then, you wake up the next day to see this sight. With all of your friends... Oh, excuse me. Wrong one. With all of your friends missing and your bridge destroyed.
I don't like this.
They broke our bridge. Let's get them. Later.
They must be punished.
Should we be quickened still, or is that from?
Oh, that's from a prior thing. Yeah, you can take off quickened, and you can get
too,
full HPs and whatnot. I apologize, I didn't reset this.
Sorry, Bob.
Yeah.
Oh, do we see this individual here?
Which one?
The one that's in this bush over here.
There's someone in the
pointer's
bush.
not working.
I don't see the bush. Hang on.
I'll refresh because I think I'm still at the campsite.
Yeah. We're at the river crossing. I apologize for that.
No, you're good.
Ah, that's the campsite. This is the river crossing.
Yep,
there we go.
I was at the campsite for some reason. It's all good.
Oh, our bridge was very professionally done, boys.
Are you sure it wasn't
I
sub-professional?
myself. The way this bridge is broken, does it look like it was nature or was this intention?
You can find that out by doing some investigating. What skill would you like to use?
Crow's alive, I think.
Oh, good. Then he can be a flower.
Mm-hmm.
That's his punishment.
I'm gonna do can I do crafting perhaps?
Mm-hmm.
No, because this
Calls.
is actually because we did craft the bridge, so to speak. With crafting, tell me
Mm-hmm.
how this is broken.
Absolutely.
Blind GM check.
You are an engineer.
I'm a culinary artist.
Mm-hmm. So you begin looking at the bridge. What are the other two doing?
I would like to look for tracks.
Absolutely. There seem to be some muddy boot prints by the base of the, the base of the bridge. You give me a perception check.
Yes.
Discern some details. And while you do that, reaching rings, what would you like to do?
I want to do as little as possible. I want to hide in this bush over here and keep watch.
So you're the manager.
Of course.
Okay.
I want to hide in this bush
Absolutely.
and look for danger.
Yeah, you can. And as you go into that bush, you bump into something. Or someone.
Oh, no. Ruh-roh.
Ah! I was taking a nap. How could you?
Hello.
Hi, Reaching Rings. It's me, your friend Glimmer.
What happened?
How do you know me?
We've talked so many times before. Get back here.
Somebody.
Oh, yeah,
Well-
yeah. What happened here? Well, first of all, let me resolve your checks before she says what she has to say. So, while you guys were doing that, he was doing this. I'll move you back there. But, Popcorn, you were first, so I'll reserve yours first. It looks like it has been destroyed by some sort of larger-than-a-leshy creature, and definitely done with tools. And there are tool marks. Now, for Bottle Speaker, these muddy footprints belong to a very large, lanky man, and you suspect it might be one of the humans from a nearby village.
Burn them alive.
Yep. Oh my god! How did it get this dark?
I'm
That
with
was
you.
quick!
I shall summon a great creature to assist us.
Okay.
Stand aside, everyone. I throw this on the ground.
Oh! Okay.
Come to me, Bentley.
Everywhere we go.
What?
You get a broken PNG!
It's a man.
Everywhere we go has a dog.
You called me sire, as I, Bentley, the dog.
It's just this broken PNG that appears before him. And,
Bro.
Glimmer goes like, you know me, Reaching Rings. We play all the time.
Oh.
Do we?
It's you who
Dude,
moves
get
servers.
Help me!
So, and she answers your question. Oh, it was a large man. I think he was taking some leshies in sacks or something, and there was a struggle, and then I took a nap. And it couldn't have been that long ago because my naps never last that long.
Do we know this?
Are they trying to make salad?
Do we know this about their naps that they are the
But she's already asleep.
Hey, Popcorn. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
I'm more mad at humans than I am my fellow Leshy.
Yes, we should. I believe they're going to chop them up and make them a salad.
I'm going to command the dog
Okay.
to, search, to,
Oh yeah.
Track.
Yep. It's gonna do that. You can give it its +4 circumstance bonus to track, and you already know what type of creature you're looking for. You're looking for a human.
I have no access to the sheet.
Ah, I shall make the roll then. Or I could give you. Let me give you authority. Hang on, because it's your creature. Configure permissions. Sub-professional GMing. There you go.
Crow logged in. I think he wants to play flowers.
Yeah, well, he can get in chat like a normal human being.
Circumstance for no, not yep. Add. Blind GM roll.
Okay. So you see the little exclamation point over Bentley's head, and he gets out the GPS from his pocket, and he points to the nearby village and shows you on his phone.
Yes, good.
Let's go.
Yes. Oh, wait, before you go, I have these for you, Popcorn. And she gives you these strange little acorns and whatnot.
Do I pop them?
Yes, you have to cook them.
Ooh.
You cook them first, and then they act as potions of bark skin. But if you don't cook them and eat them, I don't know what will happen.
Thank you, sleepy one.
I'm not sleepy.
Yeah.
You're sleepy.
Count to 10.
Why don't you close your eyes for a couple minutes?
You have narcolepsy.
I do not have narcolepsy. I have my drinking under control.
Mm-hmm.
Have you
That's
been
not-
drinking and flying?
That's for the courts to decide.
Well, I guess we gotta have to take you in.
Oh God, no. At least it's not the IRS this time.
Careful, don't say their name. They hired 2 billion people to do this.
My God,
Whoa.
the amount keeps increasing every game they're mentioned. All right, Crow is active. Do you want to wait for him to come in, or?
I am here.
Hey, Crow, how's it going?
I'm dumb.
No, you're not. Sir.
I called what you did too.
Yeah, he did. So, sir, you just moved across country with a full family and a demanding job that you can be called at any hour of the day. You're fine. Relax.
Still dumb.
No, you're not.
Doesn't mean that I'm also not fine.
You're fine. But I have even better news for you, because you are Flufffang, the Dandelion Bard.
Hell yeah, I'm a weed.
Oh my God. There you go. There you go. You're the owner of Flufffang. What you can do is, in the bottom left-hand corner, if you want to claim ownership of him, you can. Otherwise, you have ownership of the token, and you're good.
I do not see where I would claim ownership.
Yeah, that's okay. Try moving Flufffang around. See if you've got
Oh, I got
control.
that.
Yeah, that's
got
all
control.
you need. That's
Oh.
all you need. So, could someone briefly explain to Crow what is happening?
Sure.
What's
So
up?
we Lushy, we Lushy, we like to hang out with our Lushy friends to the point where we build a little place away from people, a little bridge, to have everyone relax and have fun. After building said bridge, we decided to take a nap, and when we woke up, bridge broken, Lushy people gone. We discovered a trail of some lanky human, and the fact that the bridge was broken by tools, and now we're off to get our revenge.
Well, sons of bitches.
Yep, and we have a dog.
Bentley.
Bentley.
Bentley is to the side of the river, just smoking a cigarette on 2 legs, just like nodding in
Awesome.
acknowledgement.
I like Bentley.
We could all learn from Bentley. Everyone grab a cigarette.
My God.
Yes.
We light the cigarette and we all died because we're
I was
plants.
gonna say, do flowers have roots? Is this
Oh.
Are we
possible?
gonna smoke ourselves?
You say plants. I am a fungi, sir.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
That was a fun guy joke. It was great.
Why don't you go like
Oh.
sit in a hole or something and
We should have all been Italian
go
lobster plants. Oh, that would have been great.
What?
We should have all been like Italian mobsters.
No, but what?
Exactly. Just
Are-
like
are-
the accent.
So, Glimmer has given you 4 potions of bark skin, essentially, and she's going to go off into this tree and say, I'll keep a lookout in case they come back, and she's asleep.
is
Cool.
that the in addition to the one I already have?
The one you already have is the one she gave you.
So
Okay.
each get one. I would hand out these acorns after
Yeah.
cooking them.
So
Yeah,
everyone
I don't
has
have-
a potion of bark skin now, or you should.
I can get one from the compendium.
All right. Yep. So, what would you like to do, Leshy friends?
Let's follow Bentley. Let's go to town. Break some ankles.
All right, to do that, you will have to go through the woods a little bit and travel to get there. And the journey is perilous for little leshies such as yourself. You know, you might encounter some things or some dangers in the Viridian Forest.
Yes.
Pokemons?
Caterpies.
Metapod.
Yeah, there are a lot of
Dude.
things that like to eat
Sparrows?
leshies. Why are you
Pikachu's.
listing Pokemon?
Because
That's what you find in
Viridian
Verdant
Forest.
Forest. There's a place called the Verdant Forest in Pokemon.
The first forest to go to.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna move you. I'm gonna move you here to the campsite, and you should be in the top left-hand corner.
Yes.
Where's
And-
your Bellsprout? So
Oh my God!
Hmm.
I'm a Victory Bell. Or a Paris.
I thought you said you were a fungus.
Yeah, I'm a Paris.
Nice.
Yeah, I can read common. As I
I can't.
just making
Alright.
sure I could read.
So,
As I approach this.
yeah, right.
Oh.
But what are before we do that, and I move you back? What are your exploration activities?
Search.
Search.
Thing.
I'm gonna use my druid eyes.
Yeah.
Ooh. How special are they?
I could actually make a check harder on myself.
Not that
Oh,
special.
also search.
Okay.
to get
Yeah.
to see more details, but
Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do?
That's perception, right?
I can investigate the sign. This little.
Oh
I
yeah.
keep trying to press X.
Yep.
Right.
It has the village's name, and it points in the direction, which is to the far south of the map.
like, is the game paused?
It is paused
Yeah, it
because
is.
I'm prompting
moved
you
a
for
lot.
your exploration activity.
Okay, it's I don't see the weird thing is I don't see the pause thing, but
Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. Now it's unpaused.
no, I was just saying
Um,
I didn't know it was paused
Okay.
because the pause screen wasn't showing up. I was
Does it show up
did I
now?
crash? Oh, yes.
Okay, good. It must have been just because it transferred to a new scene.
With an investigation, can I determine if this sign was manipulated at any point?
It was the sign what?
Manipulated, like what if they like turned it around to point
Oh no.
away
Def-
from the village?
Definitely not.
Okay.
Definitely not. It is in the direction of the village. You have lived in this forest for a long time now. You know where the humans are, and you usually, sometimes you pop in, sometimes you avoid them. It all depends on, the things, but everyone in that village knows about leshies because of how close they are to the forest.
I'll look at the base of the sign, like around it, to see if there's any traps or anything like that.
Sure. Yeah, there definitely are tracks. They're muddy footprints leading away from the bridge that was destroyed and to the village. Also, you see something else with your perception check there, Fluffang.
What do I see?
I will let you know as soon as the other two people give me their exploration activities.
Yeah, I was searching as well.
Okay.
I rolled.
So, reaching rings. With your perception check, you can see the tracks. They're very obvious. You also see drag marks in the ground from a heavy sack.
They took our friends in a bag, boys. And girls. I don't know your genders. We're planes.
I don't think we have them.
Well, considering mushrooms have
Wait, I have seeds.
billions,
Oh my god.
Does that make me a male?
this
Oh my
actually
God.
fits.
What?
That actually fits. Yeah. Apparently mushrooms have like this
There's spores?
Their spores genders are like this weird variety, and it's not like binary, which is wild.
Yes,
Yeah, mushrooms can have more than 23,000 sexes to reproduce, which is wild. There's your Leshy fact.
He's
wild. Haha.
Yo, reaching rings is a freak, boys. He gets down with everything.
I'm going to use
Okay.
exploration activity of follow the expert, and I will follow
Okay.
our good friend Bottle Speaker
Mm-hmm.
in their
Aha.
action.
Ah.
With my dog. Well, I have no expert actions I'm going to take except walking forward whenever that becomes a thing.
And
That's-
there you go.
That's fine.
I am your bodyguard.
I just wanted to give you all a chance to be able to do something. And I can tell you that you were not surprised by what's going to happen because one of you succeeded on the perception check against their stealth DC. As you see this almost swarm of deer coming for you, licking their lips and taking out little switchblades from their hooved feet, and you see them wearing like leather jackets and everything coming towards you menacingly. And we shall roll initiative.
Molotov cocktail time, guys.
Hey guys, it's the Sharks. It's the Sharks. Just gather up.
Dear God.
Come on.
Ah, good one.
Come on. That was a good one.
I'll give it to you.
Hold on, I have a feat of harmlessly cute.
Yes,
I doubt it does anything.
it does do a lot of things. It is normally a level 7 feat that you get at level 1 for being a Leshy. You can make unreasonable requests of people. You know how your children give you the big eyes and say, "Daddy, ice cream for breakfast."
That's what I do. To the deer!
I think that's the second. That's the second time Brambles brought up ice cream for breakfast. I think he's really feeling ice cream today, boys.
I'm not, because the machines keep breaking where I work.
Oh no, McDonald's.
No, not McDonald's. I'm not reduced to working there just yet as a college graduate. I just need Bottle Speaker to roll initiative.
Oh, why is nothing popping up?
Because I don't have any modules. I don't have any modules loaded into this because it is a one-shot meant for beginners. And we are playing off the cuff. Alright. So here we go. The first action of these grazing deer. And they're going to take 2 actions. And first is going to be to move about. And after they stride, they're going to do a little nibble. So I've got, yeah, as they do their little nibble with their remaining action, I'm going to do 1 for Bottle Speaker, 1 for Reaching Rings, 1 for Bottle Speaker, 2 for Reaching Rings, 3 for Fluffang, and 4 for Popcorn. Alright, Bottle Speaker. You get nommed.
No.
I believe that misses you as they approach you and they try to graze on you, but they miss.
My gourd head.
Reaching Rings.
Two rings. He's going to Twin Fade, which means I'm gonna strike twice,
Mm-hmm.
and the second target or the second attack they're flat-footed.
Yes.
Rip.
A
I don't
13.
think that's gonna hit.
No, 13 will not hit the Gang Deer's 19 AC.
And then I need to manually put in the flat-footed, right?
I have to put the flat-footed. I shall do that now. There you go. Somehow all the deer are flat-footed.
They are on hooves.
Yep.
I missed.
Yep. So as you lash out with your weapons and you miss them twice and Bottle Speaker nearly avoids getting eaten, it is his turn. Bottle Speaker.
Bottle Speaker is angry. No one tries to nibble on my gourd. That's where my daughter is. But I am a druid. Can I attempt to command an animal and tell the deer to go away with a nature check?
You can.
I will basically be like, go away, please. We're leshies. There's literally grass everywhere.
The DC.
You don't want your ankles broken.
The DC is 17 with Wild Empathy. You have succeeded. And they look at you and they nod to each other. There is indeed food everywhere. They don't want any trouble, so they begin to mosey.
Switchblades and...
Yeah, they go like, nah, man, nah.
Nah. See you later.
Didn't get to stab one. Oh.
There'll be plenty of things to stab.
Fang.
See, I did druid things, guys. That's how a druid should do things.
Yeah, you ended combat without killing the animal. That's the first time I've seen a druid ever do that.
Usually they kill the animal and cry, why? Why did we kill them? It's like, but you did it yourself.
That was murder.
There'll be plenty of time for murder later, Gordon.
I want to rename Reaching Rings to Gordon. Just kidding.
You can. Go ahead.
No, I'm just kidding.
Reaching Gordon.
So yeah, you know where the village is.
See the feet prints and the
Well,
drag
we reached the
marks.
village. Should we check anywhere else for more signs of people?
Yes, there is a sign to the south, right before the village.
I mean, in this area.
Yes.
Oh, you mean south? Like
Yes.
I keep pressing X. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm bad. No, you're good. You're good. I keep pointing with like pressing and holding X, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's probably not.
Yep.
In right now.
I made this.
So
I
that
made
works.
this especially for newer players that had no idea what a module is.
Gotcha.
Follow the footprints.
Yep. And they lead to the south. And you kind of see the semblance of a campsite as you trip over each other.
Yeah, just Lance.
Yeah, it looks
Can
like...
I continue to do search?
Yeah, of course.
Alright, I'm looking for IDs, tax forms,
Oh, God.
We keep trying to follow the tracks.
Yep, they lead to the campsite.
Okay.
New search roll. We'll see if we can find something fun.
Before we enter the campsite, oh no, I have to rage to do this. Never mind. Can you have Bentley smell out the area if there's other people here?
Bentley is off camera right now, but he can come back on camera if you wish.
Auto speaker, do you want Bentley here? If not, I could just smell around.
That's fine. That's fine. So, reaching rings, you were first. I will say that you see the outline of what appears to be sack drag marks, and the sack was placed down next to the fire, perhaps to quell anyone who was struggling within with threat of being burned.
Can I change my exploration activity?
Nope.
Now that I've seen
Nope.
that? Okay.
Nope. Next person, bottle speaker. What you find, aside from the boot marks, you discover what appears to be wax that was stuck to the underside of a boot that had been peeled off or pried off from the boots at the campsite. And there's just like this little puddle of now hardened wax next to one of the rocks.
Do I have any recollection of where this wax might have come from?
It smells nice, like lavender.
Does it taste like lavender too?
Yes, it does.
Lavender.
And you know that some of your friends who were abducted were lavender leshies.
Just turned them into soap.
I will burn them at their campsite, and
We shall end their family line.
So,
I'll
yeah, go ahead.
I'll just observe the campsite and see if there's anything they left behind.
Mm-hmm. And while you do that, Flufffang, what are you doing with your exploration activity?
I was just gonna try to follow the tracks to the camp, I guess?
Yep.
So I'd look at the camp.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Blind.
All right.
Maybe
So-
see where the tracks go from the camp, I guess.
Sure. And Popcorn, as you're looking and Flufffang comes over, you'll see that the fire was very recent, within the last few hours, in fact. And Flufffang, now that you're over here, you see what appears to be a very shiny, crystalline trail around the campfire. Kind of like glitter. Someone got crafting herpes everywhere.
There's glitter on the campfire, and it's still warm.
We shall tear them apart.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. So the village is right next to you. I don't have a map for it, but the villagers do know what leshies are. You can begin, gathering information or whatnot. You can interact with them. You can threaten them. You can do whatever you wish. Just let me know. This is a very ad-lib portion of the module where you get to either interact with people or make demands or do things.
As we enter the village, is the smell of lavender hung in the air, or?
Yes.
You can have my dog search for lavender.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
I could
I
also
will
shamelessly request
light a cigarette for the dog, hand it to him, and then ask him to if he could search for some lavender, like the boot print thing.
Yep, he coughs.
Good idea, Tony.
He coughs and takes the cigarette. That was indeed a good idea. Flufffang, yes, you can.
All right. Let's see how this harmlessly cute, shameless quest works.
And you're just going to do this to a random passerby?
The first person who looks like they could, not like a child, basically just the first person I run into. I was like, you wouldn't have by chance murdered my friend. But
oh, yeah.
This quest works first.
I like that, yeah. So why don't you post the feat and then give me the check? That way people can see how powerful you are. Because you have a level 7 feat.
How do post? Drag and it doesn't want to do anything.
Nope, you don't drag.
Please, mister, can we find our friends?
So when you want to post something, you when you mouse over the icon, you get that little like speech bubble thing and you press it. Yep, there you go. Shameless request. Normally a level 7 passive. So the DC for your request goes down by 2, and you get a circumstance bonus. So why don't you give me the check that you want for such a request as you stop a random woman hauling buckets of water back and forth?
That will be... Oh, not deceiving her, so I guess some diplomacy.
Okay.
+9, not bad. Will this be blind?
Yes.
I'm asking her if she's seen anyone like me and also murdered my friends.
So she looks at you and says, "Oh, a Leshy, how cute." No one's killing Leshies around here, I don't think. And she seems very off-put by how you said this. And she just moves along in her her daily routine, kind of mumbling to herself.
I won't bother her anymore, but I'm off-put by my friends being dead, so we're both off-put.
Well, they're not necessarily
Supposedly
dead.
Supposedly dead.
Yeah, supposedly dead. Schrodinger's Leshies.
Hey, Fluff,
Yes.
did you know if humans eat dandelions, it's good for their cardiac muscles?
Why do you tell me these things?
I just thought it would be fun facts.
It's not fun.
Well, I mean, they like to saute us and put us on pizza, so it's okay.
None of these things are fun.
This is a very macabre discussion.
Shall I have Bentley do his check?
Yep. You were first, sir. I'm sorry I didn't resolve you first. All right. So Bentley looks over very casually, and he kind of squints, and he's doing the little lookout thing, and then he points over to one of the buildings that says crystals and candles.
Anyone want to go in?
Yeah, reaching range does.
Okay, the door is locked.
Oh, I can take care of this.
Can you?
Oh, you can pick locks?
Yes, and I even have to use tools.
Gross.
Gross. Sir,
It's okay, I have a plan if this doesn't work.
is it breaking down the door?
No, it's breaking a window.
Okay,
Much
sure.
easier.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Resetting things up from the last time. Alright.
Come on, get into place.
Yeah, exactly. So, you do your thievery check, and not only does the lock, perfectly disengage, but you think you opened the door softly enough that no one heard it open or saw you doing it in town.
Good job, reaching rings.
Now, can we stealth as we go in?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, stealth check.
My stealth is okay.
You can also
Stealth.
utilize.
Ah, yes.
So my modifier is +1. Does anyone have anything lower than that?
For what?
The Quiet Allies feature that Restrings just put out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you
We're
just
skilled
have
at moving as
to
a group.
use mine? Like, can't we
No.
just use mine?
Nope, you have
No,
to use
so-
the lowest
the
one.
lowest.
I am looking.
So yeah, I will do the follow the leader.
My
The
stealth
follow the
is
expert.
+9.
+9. I'm +1.
I'm +6.
So we're rolling the self.
Here, hold on. Maybe the bard can aid you in some way.
Yeah,
You are correct. I am currently searching.
that's okay. Take your time. I'm not going to rush anybody.
Inspire competence, or maybe the aid function, the aid action.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it here. Because I have Inspire Courage, which would not help here. I have Counter Performance, which would not help here.
So just do regular aid. Just
Yeah.
DC 20 on the skill.
I'll probably get +1 to make that a +2.
So would it be DC 20 flat check, or would it be...
It's DC 20 on the skill that
So you'll
you're
roll
trying
stealth.
to assist.
Okay, so Stealth. Got it. Hopefully over 20. Hey!
Yes.
There you go. I aid him in his stealth. I'm like, dude, gotta be quiet.
Use your
Oh.
feet.
Use your tiptoes.
I have vines. I'll just do that, and then I'll add the +1 circumstance. Let's make that a +2.
Yeah.
And are we rolling this publicly or blind?
It's going to be blind because stuff's going to happen. All right. So as you're creeping down the stairs and everything's going well until Popcorn accidentally bangs into this table here, and that begins these crystals resonating with some very bad vibrations. And we're going to roll initiative.
Oh God,
Oh no!
Gonna command them to stop.
these are bad vibes indeed.
Why's my dude? This token just keeps. She just wants to keep flinging herself off of my body.
Yes.
Like a mischievous little scamp.
Go
Yes.
there, you little,
Excuse
you little
me.
shit.
Like, Fluffbang, you are first as these crystals begin resonating, and this kind of melandronious ringing fills your senses, and it's beginning to get louder and louder, almost ear-piercing.
So they're sitting on a table right now?
They are indeed.
And obviously which room, I'm a mage hand. Are we just in the building, or are we in the basement?
You are in the building's basement where the smell of lavender is coming from.
I see. I'm going to cast Mage Hand and try to pick up one of the crystals and put it upstairs away from the other crystal friends.
Sure.
Yes, and we'll grab slowly up to 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Rotating. You sustain. You can move it another 20 feet.
Yep.
Okay. So distance. Up the stairs. Yep. So
Yep.
I'll do that, and I'll sustain it to do it twice.
Okay.
To try to put one of the crystals upstairs.
No problem. I am going to need an occultism check to do this since you are a bard. The DC is 17.
Intelligence. I am not smart. Oh!
All right,
Oh.
so you begin to mage hand it, and the crystal is just vibrating so much that the magic just really can't hold on to it, and it drops to the floor and goes ding ding, and the ringing starts getting worse.
Not good.
Can you try to counter charm it? The rain? Ooh.
I will inspire courage to my friends
Okay.
in the hopes that maybe this thing tries to fear us. I don't know. Inspire courage.
Inspired.
Yeah, make sure you post it so they can drag the little suitcase onto their characters. Okay.
And then I will leave the room. Oh yeah, what's my movement speed? We're tiny.
Yep. Remember, Mage Hand was 2 actions and Inspire was 1.
You're correct. I have no more.
Okay.
I, for some reason, can't see the carousel.
No carousel because there are no modules, sir. You'll have to go onto the tab and press the little arrow. I apologize.
That's fine.
You could right-click the one tab to pop it out.
Yep.
Ooh. That's not bad at all. Ooh. There we go. Good to go.
All right, bottle speaker. These crystals are beginning to vibrate and they're hurting.
I would like to identify what this trap is
Okay.
using my nature.
Okay. DC is going to be 20. Oh, dear God. You know exactly what these are. These are crystals that are meant to be sort of an alarm system. And they are designed in such a way that if the owner or one of their minions does not approach and it's someone else, then the hazard activates. It is a rare, complex, magical trap, and there are 3 crystals on the table that are beginning to emit a swiftly glowing peal of sound. They can be disabled with thievery, occultism, or performance by someone who can cast counter-performance to use the sound to redirect the noise back onto the crystal to destroy themselves or dispel magic. DC 18, 2nd level to counteract. You also know...
Relay that to everyone.
Yep. They're going to deal sonic damage and possibly deafen you.
I don't think you listed anything of the stuff that I could do. You said thievery, right?
Thievery will work. Occultism will work. Counter-performance will work. Destroying the crystals will work. They're just crystals.
I'll attempt to destroy it. I'll walk up and hit it with my staff.
Okay.
Target.
Mm-hmm.
Whack.
All right. So, it bounces off of the crystals. They have a higher AC than that, unfortunately.
That's 3 actions.
Okay. Reaching rings.
Yes. I'm gonna go over here,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna do the double action thievery.
Okay. Sounds good. The DC is 17. You succeed in disabling one of the crystals. There are only 2 crystals now that are active. So, one of the crystals goes silent.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
Barbarian. Uh-oh, Tony might be AFK.
Hey, Dad.
He probably got called with a server meltdown or something.
Quick
Wi-Fi
5-minute
socks.
break.
Yeah, he's not responding. We can go to break.
I will be right back.
Yep, 5 minutes.
Sorry about that.
Hi, Tony. We're on a little quick fiver.
Yeah, sorry about that. Doorbell rang. I had to go check.
No problem.
Who was it? IRS?
Amazon.
Oh yeah, same thing.
At this point, what's the difference?
How'd you afford that? Oh,
No.
The same way the US afforded all these new agents when they were crying poverty about the budget being cut and shutting down the government so much.
don't worry, they raised the defense spending, but they cut the pay to military or special duty stuff.
Wonderful. I'm sure that won't create any animosity like it did in ancient Rome.
And then they're also like, less promotions. That means less money.
Yep.
That'll fix retention.
Let me put this up here so Tony understands what happened. Only 2 of 3 crystals remain.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Trust me, I know things happen unexpectedly.
Like, you know what's cool? I know you're busy, but let's just interrupt you real quick.
Yeah, I'll put it there.
That's how that works. another ring of the doorbell. Wait, 1 second.
It's fine. It's fine.
I have returned.
No sweat.
Oh.
There was another doorbell for Tony.
Oh, perfect timing.
For brevity, while I get this stuff, I'll hold my action just to attack anyone, and I'll call it my turn.
No sweat. No sweat. You're fine, Tony. Don't worry about it.
And I'm officially back.
Okie dokie.
Ooh, officially.
Lighters, are you back?
Yeah, I've never left, bro.
Okay. Crow,
Just a quiet boy.
Crow.
I'm here.
Okay. Okay. And Quaid is
Okay.
here. All right. So we will resume.
Cool. Sorry about that.
You don't have to apologize. It's not your fault.
I'm gonna do one action to change the grip
Okay.
to make it two-handed, and I want to use reach and grasp, so I don't have to reach on top of this table.
Yep. Yep.
And I want to attack the last crystal.
Alrighty. Get that off. There you go.
18.
18 does not hit the crystal's AC.
Damn. That was 3 actions. They're raged. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wouldn't have
There's
enough
no
actions
table.
anyway. Ooh. Well, vibration's turn.
Okay. It's going to begin its routine. I need each of you to make a DC 20 basic fortitude save.
So would this be where I could use counterspell? Is it
Not counterspell, counter performance.
That.
Yes,
The trigger you or an ally within 60 feet roll against a saving throw.
correct. But this counter performance has a special additive to it because if it's a 20 or higher, you can redirect it back on the crystal.
All right. I will attempt.
Okay.
Wait, that didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I must do a performance check.
Yes, performance check. The DC is 20.
Dance, motherfucker, dance.
Oh, you got a 24. You destroy one of the crystals. There's only one left now. And,
They can use that for their saving throw.
correct. So everyone makes their save. As I change this number. So you will be taking 2 sonic damage each, including your little twin sprout.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, Fluffing.
All right. I will. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to mage. You know, I'm just gonna stab it with my rapier. That sounds
Sure.
like a good idea.
Yep, you can walk over there and stab it.
Stab.
Oh my god!
Stab.
Oh my god! It has a hardness of 10. Go ahead and roll damage. Critical hit.
Oh, critical.
You can double it.
Yeah, I'll just double it.
Okay, so 12. It goes past the hardness. So, it got damaged.
I'm chipping away at it, boys.
Okay.
One more rapier attack. Does this get mapped?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Immobile rod. How dare it? I'll give it a shot.
17 shall not hit the crystal's AC.
Alright, and then I will... Nah, hang on. I'll just go to the other corner. A
Mm-hmm.
little less loud over here. Oh wait, I moved up to attack. Never mind.
That's
And my
fine.
turn.
Bottle speaker.
Yes, yes. How many crystals are left? Still 2?
1 of 3. I believe I marked it on the map.
Okay, I see.
Yep.
2 hand.
Okay.
Which that's an interact. And 1 to slam. 27.
That is a hit. Alright, 4 more damage. Yep, you're chipping away at it. Fluffang got past the hardness, and you're smashing it.
Yeah.
Nine shall not hit.
Sit.
Mm-hmm. Reaching rings.
Yes, sir. Time for another thievery check.
Mm-hmm. DC is 17. Failure.
I'm gonna use my hero point.
Okay. Success! The last crystal is deactivated. And the encounter ends.
Guys, that was loud.
Yes.
What
So
the
is that.
crystal?
So is that scraping. Who's ever eating yogurt?
Oh, he's eating cereal out of my gourd.
My God.
His kid's floating in it.
So yeah. That was loud, but as your ears readjust, you start to hear the shrill cry of, "Help me! Help me! No!" And you hear a gruff voice from the other side saying, Get in the fire, get in the cauldron. We have to make you into candles for the good Lady Constance."
Watch.
Alright, let's kick open this fucking door.
I
Okay.
get to the door, and I wait for others before,
You wait for the dramatic
No.
moment.
Hold on.
and
I'll pull
I
out my
bust it
gun.
open.
Yep. So as you
Hello.
bust it open, you see all your Leshy friends.
Hello,
That is
left
a great
friend.
picture.
Yeah. So they
Stop
look.
right there.
It's just like, "Who are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? More leshies.
Oh. She police.
I wonder what kind of scented candle you'll make.
I'm a weed, so.
And,
Cannabis.
this man and his scented candle homunculi shall attack.
I hate this.
No.
Oh,
I would
those are
like
my
to read the
friends.
state. They will not attack. We will attack.
Yeah.
I chose this.
Thank you, Fluff.
Oh my god, we're going for.
Yeah, you're
We are
going
not letting
first.
This man go.
Oh, yeah.
Fluffbang! You just
Angry.
don't want this to happen. Alright, blast
Yo,
him.
those googly eyes.
They did not include lavender leshies in the adventure for the artwork, but they were a necessary part of the story, so I had to make it myself.
25.
They look valid.
So, Fluffang, you are first to act in heroism.
Yeah. Trying to just see my movement. 5, 10, 15. 20. 25. You guys are still close.
It's 60 feet.
Nine. Well, my sound burst is 30 feet, and I don't feel like also destroying my friend's eardrums.
Okay.
I will do 2 actions to move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, cast time 2. Nope, I will not. I will do something else.
Okay.
I will. Do.
My bad.
Very good.
Oh my god, what are you doing? It's not your
I was
turn.
measuring. I was measuring and I pressed spacebar and it moved me.
Okay.
I will do an inspire courage for my friends.
Okay.
And then I will do the cantrip telekinetic projectile
Mm-hmm.
to throw one of these sweet candles at that person who's making candles.
No problem. Your inspire courage also affects the lavender leshies.
Yay! Attack my friends!
They seem inspired.
Good, good. So telekinetic projectile. Make a spell attack roll. Attack plus 10. Oh, here we go. There's the attack.
Okay.
I don't use spells.
All right.
Oh,
Who'd you
God.
target?
Ooh.
I targeted. Oh, T target.
Oh yeah. T to target. Yep. So yeah, that crits him.
I don't think crit. You just double the damage. All right.
Correct.
Oh,
Oh dear lord!
34 damage from
You-
a candle.
You take the candle, which was unfortunately for some reason a sharpened candle, and goes directly into this man's forehead.
Yes.
As you see blood trickle down from his face and go like, what? No! Wax is my weapon!
Not anymore. These are my friends. This is their revenge. Geez, 34 damage. That is my
A
turn.
lot of damage.
Pop gold.
Isn't it 34? It
It's
looks
17.
Like 30 doubled.
It's 17.
But on a critical success, you double the damage. Oh, it wasn't a crit, duh. Because crits don't work. Yeah, never mind. Don't listen to me. I'm dumb.
What happened? It is critted.
Oh.
Oh, it is crit. Okay, a crit
It is-
deal double damage. It says in the telekinetic projectile. I'll,
Yeah, look, it rolled 2d6.
Yeah, it rolled 2d6.
It always rolls 2d6?
Here, I'll roll damage. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right.
It-
It was 34!
Well,
This man is nearly dead from that candle to the forehead. It just stuck right into his forehead through his skull.
Take that. Alright. Popcorn, finish him.
My God.
Say less. I will move 5, 10. That's my full movement. I am still ways off, so I'll move over here.
Okay. You
I'll
are very
target the
close to
man.
the fire.
I was born in fire, Bramble. I've read my backstory, and I am going to attack.
Okay. AC is 19. Miss.
You know what? I'm gonna use nothing, because there's other people that can go after me.
I'm going to use the thing. Yep, go ahead.
All right. It's 25.
You're not even a flower. You're worthless.
Well, he's gonna die.
And then one strike of the rapier.
That is a hit. "12 damage, you say. One more damage than what you needed, you say. The encounter is over as the scented candle homunculi go silent. And suddenly, these leshies that you have inspired move towards this man and dump him into the cauldron to make him into a candle.
Yes.
Candle,
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 candle, candle. They all chant.
Yes.
Put him in the wax.
Yes.
Probably smells terrible.
Smells like body odor.
Yep.
I'm gonna
So-
find
That
more Lushy
counts.
first.
This became very dark, I want you to know, for what was supposed
Not
to be
dark.
a whimsical, fun adventure, but it is not yet over because he did say the name Lady Constance, and there could possibly be clues here of what prompted this barbaric action that the humans did to your kind.
Candle.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a second to cook up a candle, but then yes, I will look around.
We'll send
I'll
the
check
candle
this.
to Constance.
Yes.
Check this here table. It looks like there.
Oh my God! You're gonna send him?
We could.
Yes, you can.
We really
you can.
could.
Yes.
We
You just
are.
need to find
That's
her
a good
address.
idea. I will check
Oh,
the table of which I pulled the candle from.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll look for some papers.
Yep, you can do that. Give me your perception checks
Oh,
while I
never
resolve what
mind.
Popcorn is
I did.
doing, because Popcorn finds some things.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, a max damage candle to the face.
I don't understand how it happened.
That's a cantrip for 34 damage.
Oh.
And of course, it doesn't happen, in our main game.
No, it doesn't.
Well,
It only happens
really
in one-shots.
When we're playing plants.
Okay.
It's so whimsical. We're making people
Uh,
into candles. We're
Well, I know who's coming with me if Goran never dies. Fluffbang returns.
So, Popcorn, you find Darius's alchemical book, which details how to make this, which he would have used in battle to become a crystalline bestial humanoid and rip you apart, but never got the chance.
Can I learn this formula?
Yes, you can. And you may add 2 of them to your sheet.
Oh,
For the
Angry
rest
crystal.
of you, I'll go with Flufffang. Flufffang, unfortunately, you're so enamored in this this activity that you've done with the Inspire Courage and the chanting of candle, candle, that you're just feeling it too much to really look around that much.
I feel that. That's fair.
Now,
This is a
Bottle
great
Speaker,
story.
yeah, Bottle Speaker, you find a journal with Lady Constance's address and an order for 100 lavender candles to be delivered on the date of your choosing to her fancy garden tea party.
What was this guy's name?
This guy's name was Darius. He is now a candle.
I'm going to cross out lavender on the order and write Darius.
Oh no!
And then hold it up for all the other Leshies to see and like jumping back and forth. Candle, candle.
Yeah, they're cheering at this point, saying "Candle, candle."
Does this thing say Leshy lavender, or is this dude just some kind of crazy tyrant who thought, well, lavender, I know Leshies that are lavender?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. He details in the journal that he found a colony of Leshies that he was picking at constantly until one day he just got the order for 100 and was just like, I'm going to need them all. And kidnapped all your friends in the night.
Oh, damn.
Are there already some lavender candles made?
Yes, there are, unfortunately. But you saved...
Lost a few.
You saved most
Candle.
of them. Candle! Candle!
Should we bring these guys with
Are
us?
there
Pick up on the time.
instructions in here to create candles?
Yep, and crystals.
Ooh.
And you see in the journal that he was stalking you guys and all the good that you were doing in the forest. That's how he found the colony of Leshies.
Well,
Hate
now
this
that
man.
person's gonna get an order for 100 candles of him.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll make 100,
no.
but
Tea
well,
party.
I think we're committed at this point. We have to make him independent.
So are you
Candle.
going to... Yes. Are you crashing the party is my question.
Yes.
First
Okay.
we're making the candle, then we're
Are
crashing.
are you bringing 100 chopped up
100.
candles? Or are you bringing one big candle?
Oh, yeah. No, the order's for 100. Everyone gets a piece.
All right.
Everyone gets a piece of Darius.
As the candle melts, you just see a middle finger. Like,
Yeah.
All right.
Chunk, like,
So, do you want a day of rest first before you do the garden party, or do you want to go immediately there? 'Cause
well,
I
the
think you
garden
own a
party
house now.
happens.
yeah, we own this. This is our place.
All right.
That is up to you guys. I've used one spell slot, so
I haven't
We
used
should probably
anything.
rest.
I have, I'm down 2 health.
We should let you
Sorry.
rest.
Yeah,
There's
you
a
can
room here.
rest without incident. The garden party happens when you want it to.
Really?
Oh, all right then. It's tomorrow, guys.
It
It's
does. It
scheduled for
says-
tomorrow. Let's take a nap.
It says in the
Reaching-
journal to be determined by players.
Featuring, read this.
Candle.
Dear diary. Today I made candles.
Today
and I
made-
burned it.
Oh my god!
We need the diary as proof.
Yeah, we do.
Ugh.
That's
He
fine.
fell into him. His last will and testament was, "I want to become what I made the most of."
I want to be
Candle.
art. Is there anything else in his room
Uh,
besides just the
yeah.
book?
Yes, there is a gift from Lady Constance.
Ooh.
Is it a candle?
No, it
Candle
is
hold?
not a candle. Stop. It's
Is this how the last Fistful of Flowers game went?
no, they
Yeah,
didn't make him
exactly.
into a fucking candle. It's got dark. This was darker
missed
than the
the
last
point.
one.
Good.
And the last one, they were whimsical and happy and fun, and it was about friendship.
They killed our friends. This was over as soon as you turned lavender into candles.
Turned our friends into candles, so we turned them into candles.
Oh my god.
She's to keep the heat on for the woman. No.
All right. Are you prepared for what the item was? It was a staff of healing.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Wow.
I could use that.
Then here.
I believe I can also use it.
Mm.
I mean, I don't need
Or-
it. I do
Flash
damage.
roll.
I just have soothe as a spell.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, I actually have heal, so it'd give me charges.
Oh, never mind. Then take it.
Dear God. So yeah, you get a full night's rest.
Bramble's like, why?
Every time I run this adventure, it gets darker and darker. So
He killed
Please-
our friends.
Please tell me how this is going down. Are you bringing the entire group of Leshies with you so you can carry 100 candles? Are you...
Yeah, we could
Yes.
distribute all the candles.
And I'm
we're
going
gonna-
to inspire them. We're like a mob with torches.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah,
Hang on.
but instead of torches,
Stinky Darius
Candles.
candles.
I have to bring the Leshies to the other map.
you guys ever seen Breaking Bad? With the
Yep.
guy in the bathtub?
Oh,
That, but in wax.
God.
God.
All right.
Ugh.
So, I'm going to bring you here, and within Taldor, in the nearby town of Rosenberg, is this woman's manor, and you get to the very obvious-looking garden party, and the first thing you see is this man's gigantic head, but you see that she has a very lavish, beautiful garden here, and all the humans are around drinking tea, and a butler stops you directly in front of the gate entrance and says, like, "Yes?"
Hello, sir.
Candles, candles.
Candles.
I am chanting candles.
It's just like, "Oh, are you here to deliver the candles for the party?"
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Candle,
what's God, Darius? Was it his name? I always forget. Dude,
Darius the
Darius.
candle maker brought us.
the Darius candles.
All right, and he waves he waves you through and opens the gates for you and says, like, "Please deposit the candles by the front entrance."
Oh,
And
Jesus Christ! What
Then
is
you-
that ramble?
God.
well, I'm sorry.
It's a Trask.
Yes, that is, and the butler says, "Oh, that is Lord Tarask du Opera, Taldor's oldest job creator. It was said that when he rampaged across the lands, his feet and hands drilled and burrowed the very first rivers and aqueducts."
Candles.
Candle. Yes, as
I think my
flavor.
chanting slows down slowly when I see the can.
yep, and you also go ahead.
I was saying, inspire us. We need it.
You're right. We can't back out now. Inspire courage
It's for the cause.
for the cause.
So as
Wait,
you
we swear, candles now.
yeah, as you bring in the 100 Darius candles, you double inspire courage. You see a few women and a couple well-dressed men, a well-dressed bugbear, and a well-dressed what appears to be catfolk person, as they all turn to you as the chanting dies down, and they look at you quizzically. You know, like sipping their tea and whatnot, uncertain of what to do. And you're pretty sure, Flufffang, since you are familiar with the Taldorian lions, that this man right here in front, next to Lord Tarask du Opera, is in fact Duke Bryos Regenia, one of the current rulers of Taldor.
Candles.
Should we figure out who Constantine is and go from there, guys?
For flavor, though, yes, I think that might be a good idea. But for flavor, can we just say there's like 99 regular candles, and then there's one large candle, and that's where Darius's head is?
Yeah, yes, you may. You may.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
You know who?
There you go.
You know who I'm gonna see if some person's in the cloud, even in the crowd.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for the lady. Was it Sarasta, Queen of the
Oh, her? The Fey Lord?
the Fey Lord with the fucking 50 names.
Yeah. She is not here. But as you say her name, the nobility kind of just chatters to itself. And because of the Taldor Nice, they are not allowed to kick you out, but they have to wait for you to leave willingly.
You
Oh,
just trash this
well.
party.
I go
What
to the
were the-
center
for
and
the
lay
one
myself flat. I'm kidding.
I'm, what?
Put the big candle down.
I guess
Okay.
I will inquire. I'll be like, which one of you is Lady, was it Constantine?
I am Lady Constantine, this woman with the teacup says, and says like, oh, Leshies, you're not...
wanted for murder of the highest count. You ordered the deaths of many of our Leshies.
Excuse me?
Where do you think these lavender candles were coming from?
Oh, I don't care.
Candles!
Okay. Somebody
Lesh-
light the large candle.
Leshies are just inferior life forms anyway. I can do with them as I please.
Again with the racism.
It's not
Candle.
racism.
Candle.
Come on, let's start to take her away.
What?
Do we?
May I
do
have
we do
some
this?
tea?
Do we try to drag her away?
No, not with Lord Tarask here. You
I
mad?
don't. No guts, no glory. This
So
is-
she turns to you and says, you were not invited. You may not partake.
You ordered
bring
these candles.
I
All
did.
right.
From Darius.
Where do you want them?
Where is Darius?
These are from Darius.
He's in
These
the
are
candles.
Darius.
Everyone,
Every single candle.
everyone gasps and starts looking at the candles that you have brought, and then they just horrified as they see this man's face. And then immediately, Lord Tarask faints with a thunderous quake.
Yes. That was your chance. Candle. Candle.
Oh, with that, I draw my weapons.
Oh, you draw weapons?
I am going
Yes.
to, in an attempt to not have to kill everybody, because really only Constantine is the problem here. Everyone else hasn't said anything terrible.
Okay.
I mean, she should be sentenced to a Constantine Campbell.
Ah! These
Yeah.
things! These things
I'm
are...
going to... Is it
Yep,
my
yep.
shameless request? Yep.
Yeah, and as you do that,
Wanna
this woman is going to leave and say, like, you didn't say there'd be violent or that the candles would be made from people. These candles are made from people. Madam Bitchface, out!
Yes. We're going to try to convince everyone else except for Constantine to leave.
Okay.
With a serenading performance
Yep.
of singing of what happened.
Oh, dear
In a
God.
surprising crossover from a different game. I want to kill this guy
No!
too.
No!
So you try to harmonize,
Hero
but at
point.
this point,
Yeah,
all you
hero
can
point.
say is candle, candle.
Hero point. Hero point.
Hero point.
Let's see if it'll...
Yep.
A little better.
So you convince Duke Broyos Regina to leave as he says, like, I'm sorry, Lady Constantine, I have no idea what is going on here. And I must return to the Senate to overturn Roe v. Wade. Farewell.
Wait a minute.
Kill him. Kill him.
You hit back in.
And he leaves. Also, Lord Bling Bling is leaving with his jeweled flying skull, saying that Lady Constance disgusts him.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll keep trying. Take a candle of Constantine's.
Which version signaling?
As
Bling
part
Bling?
Leshy and part Darius. As she ordered.
So at this point, Mr. Tawny is going to get a fan and start fanning Lady Constance and saying, like, what is this, Lady Constance? Is this some sort of publicity stunt for those new candles you were trying to sell us?
Her candles are made of living beings.
Candles made of leshies.
She wanted you to smell people.
Since
One
Taldor smells
of
so
us.
good.
One of us.
Oh, this
Candles.
doesn't make any sense.
As he's doing that, I'm gonna hand him a lit candle so he can smell it too.
You're right, it doesn't make any sense.
And he does that thing where the cats get disgusted when they smell something they don't like citrus, and he just leaves and he says, Lady Constance, I'm sorry, it's just, as a true lion of Taldor, I cannot condone this behavior. Farewell. And there's
Hello,
only this
bugbear friend.
bugbear in the vest left, and he looks entirely too big for the vest.
How is
He's
he
shooting
reacting
too.
to our candle
He
chanting?
views us as lesser beings.
Wait a second, I recognize this man. This guy plays basketball, look at his long arms.
God.
I'm
Reach.
faster.
Reach.
I hand him a candle.
Oh, okay. He does not take the candle. He just goes to Lady Constance and says to her, "Is this some kind of joke?" And she goes like, no, my leshies would never do this. They are
She
completely...
was so serious.
Wait, you have leshies?
Of course I have leshies. They're my slaves.
Popcorn jumps on the table.
I'm gonna
Okay.
ask if, I wanna hit her with a spell.
Okay, so you're doing violence now.
Yes.
Okay, so as violence seems to be the thing, this guy leaves and says like, I'm not here for a fight. And Lady
You're here for a
Constance,
candle.
yeah, Lady Constance calls out for help and says, help! Help, my leshies! Help!
I'm gonna counter performance her.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Yeah?
Candle can.
So if you crit succeed, does that mean the leshies come to help us?
Oh god. Let's see what happens here.
Cast. Oh nope. That
You
didn't do it.
double post.
Performance.
Hold on, performance.
Yep.
Where are you? Why am I bad at this? There it is, performance. No.
Hero.
I
He
used
did.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, you did.
I used mine.
To
Can I
get them
give
to
my
go
hero
away.
point for this check?
So
Well, we can do 15's enough.
you try to cancel out her voice, but then these 4 leshies appear: a bamboo leshy, a mint leshy, a wallaka leshy, and a honeysuckle leshy. And this brutish one comes closer and says like, are these people bothering you, Lady Constance? And she says, yes, despite the fact that I am a level 8 sorcerer, I want nothing to do with violence. Take care of them.
We must convince them to be one of us.
Oh,
You're no
God.
longer slaves. You are free men of the Leshy. For free people of the I don't know what we are.
Does Detroit become human?
You're free
Like-
now.
Lady Constance created us. We are hers forever.
Created you?
Yes.
Does that make her own you?
According to Taldorian law, it does.
That no longer applies here. There is no Taldorian law, only the law of the forest.
Lord Tarask hears this, gets up momentarily, and gasps again and faints. Again.
What a useless dragon.
He's not a... And Lady Constance just gasps and said, Lord Tarask
That's
is not a
racist.
dragon! And she just clasps her chests and kneels down on the ground. Oh! I've overexerted myself.
Candle.
I can't believe you called Lord Tarask to opera a dragon.
Oh, what is he then?
He's Tarask.
Dragon.
Oh,
Is that a kind of dragon?
That's racists! Racists, every single one of you!
Sorry. That's a monster?
Now you call him a monster? Oh,
No, it's a monstrosity. Look. Look I
no!
saw the
He is
D&D
not a
guide.
monstrosity! He is a man! A man, I say!
Wait, are you looking at the D&D 1 monster manual? Or
How dare
what will they call it?
How dare you utter such nonsense in my presence?
Just shut
Uh,
up.
don't make me push you down a staircase.
Excuse me?
Push
You heard
Candle.
me.
Candle.
candle.
You're next.
Alright, it looks like battle is imminent.
Yes.
So the first thing that's going to happen is this honeysuckle leshy is going to attack reaching rings. A hit? A hit?
Holy sh... Oh.
And a miss. So please
I thought that
take...
was 24 damage.
As you take a grand total of 11 damage as this honeysuckle leshy baps fists into you and says, "Get away from Lady Constance and stop insulting Lord Tarax du Opera, Taldor's most infamous job creator." Reaching rings. It is your turn.
We are twin fainting.
Okay, which one?
The honeysuckle.
Mm-hmm.
God!
Crit miss as she dodges out of the way and says, like, "You forest-born! Weak, all of you!" As you miss again, and she dodges and says, like, "We are strong because Lady Constance made us with her magic. The Temple of Elemental Evil has made her stronger!" Bottle speaker.
I'm going right for her.
Acid arrow on the honeysuckle.
Yep. No.
What? She's not a combatant.
She's not initiative.
That sucks.
You crit her? Oh my god! What's happening?
Well.
Oh, the turntables.
Oh my god! It wasn't supposed to be this dark.
So just times it for the crit damage.
You see
You acid.
this woman exasperated as the arrow hits her, and the camera just pans away as, you know, like that fade out effect happens. As, you know, like that, like in DBZ when the thing hits them, and she goes like, "Oh dear, what a dismal day," and she just melts into a puddle.
We're picking up that
Like
puddle
all
and making a
the
candle.
lashes you turned into candles.
We're turning that candle into a puddle. My
And-
friends, you are free!
As she dies, they just look back and gasp and go like, "Lady Constance, our creator!" And they go over to the puddle and go like, What do we do now?"
Candle.
Candle.
Candle. I grab a cup to start scooping up some of the goo.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, they're gonna come right over to you guys and start chanting candle too. Candle,
Yes.
candle,
Inspire courage on them now. Everyone gets courage.
candle, candle.
Now, does that mean they're gonna make us into cat? Nope, they're out of initiative. Never mind.
Yep. So there's at this point, the garden party has gotten so out of control that the guards are coming towards here and going like, what's the meaning of this? Lady Constance is dead. Well, I never liked her.
Yeah.
And the guards just turn around and say like, "I see no wrongdoing here," and they just leave.
Well, we're going to make a candle now.
At this point, Lord Tarask du Opera stands up, politely excuses himself, and just walks over the fence.
What a nice dragon.
What a nice
Bro, you're like, but she's not a combatant. I'm like, doesn't matter.
Oh my god!
I love how every single person we just crit.
Oh, okay. I did not crit. I missed
I
all of
crit.
them.
I crit. Quaid crit. These poor
I
people.
crit. He crits.
Well, they should have made us into candles.
candles.
We'll turn them into candles, one for each of our lost brothers.
So this adventure was supposed to be a playful romp with leshies that defend their friends, rescue them, and stand up to a tyrant.
We
We
did
did
that.
all of that.
We did it.
No,
Yeah.
you made it into this dark...
Hey, instead of killing our Leshy friends here, we freed them from her.
And now we have new Leshy friends
And-
for other
We
modules.
freed everyone else from her as well.
We
Yeah,
are the heroes.
We only killed 2 people.
We're
That's like
Avengers.
way less than normal. I did yell at an old lady, but let's not talk about that.
Oh, God. So,
We
yeah,
didn't kill deers.
you didn't kill the deer either. The last group killed the deer.
No, they're fine. They're just hungry.
So, with 4 new friends in tow, and the mob of lavender leshies behind you, you return to the Viridian Forest, confident in the knowledge that you have indeed defended your friends and stood up to to the terrible Lady Constance, who apparently will never be hurting anyone ever again.
She's a candle. Does she smell good in the
We
candle? though?
light a pyre with the candle created from her body.
She smells
as a
like oppression.
remembrance. I'll get
yeah.
that shit out of here.
But yeah,
The time of Lushies has come. The time of man is over.
but you begin to wonder if Taldor is truly safe after what the Leshies have told you about this sorceress, learning things from a certain temple that may or may not be nearby, or if the Viridian Forest itself may be safe. Maybe you should kill anyone trying to travel the Viridian Forest in a cart, just to be on the safe side.
Nah.
Hopefully not a certain cart we know of. Good thing we don't
Nah.
have candles.
Like,
Honestly,
Heard
I
tales
don't
of a
think anyone
race
would.
that's been
I don't think
spoken over.
anyone would ever fuck with these Leshies from that town ever again after that.
Well, do they even know? I guess maybe they know.
they don't know. They
Kill
had
them.
no idea what was happening with Darius. If you had gathered information, I had a whole thing prepared, but you broke into the house like
Killed
hooligans.
him. Yes.
We tracked them down. We told
Nobody else needs
Justice.
to know.
This was
Is justice.
this was a sting. This was an operation. It was a surgery. There was no dallying
Leshy Team 6,
involved.
man. Except for
Just
the whole
fucking-
chanting down the street candle thing. Besides that, we were pretty quiet about it.
I can't believe you crit someone you were supposed to reform.
Oh, there's no reforming.
You reformed her into a puddle.
Yeah. Well, it was
The
kill the
candles.
Leshies or kill her. And I mean,
Which
we
one are you
saved.
hitting? I'm like, which Leshy you hitting? I'm like, oh, I'm not hitting the Leshy. I'm going after her. You're like, oh, she's not in the combat. I'm like, it doesn't matter.
This is the whole train debacle. Where do you kill one person or do you pull the handle to kill four? Like kill four or pull the handle to kill one? We pulled the handle. We only
No,
killed one.
you took your son's head and used it on the subway to kill everybody.
That sounds
No,
right.
we didn't kill our friends.
Yeah, the Leshy lives matter.
Right,
Leshy's
Mark was
like,
still alive after the subway died.
I think we did good here. On the bright side, I don't think you'll ever have anyone do how we did it. Eh?
That's what I
Even
thought about the
Taldor.
last group. And then you progressively went darker and darker until we reached this point. So
Yeah,
please,
I mean, it's pretty dark when we made human candles.
He was making Lushy candles. That's just as dark. Just as dark.
so please tell me how you have enjoyed this one-shot Fistful of Flowers, the free RPG day from Piazzo. One at a time, please.
This has been great. Oh my god, it's such a great
All the
time.
opportunities to play our characters the way we want to play 'em.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Lighthearted fun.
It was supposed to be lighthearted fun. How about you, Tony?
That's what it was.
There's only one word that could sum up this session. Candle.
Candle.
Yeah.
Candle.
Oh my god.
Listen, if it's wrong, if it's right for them to, if Paizo's fine about writing that Leshies are getting turned into candles, then all their NPCs are up to be candleized.
Oh my god.
In the end of the campaign, the Leshies took up the candle house and started crafting candles out of different materials.
Okay.
Yeah, like-
Yeah.
Different.
It's yours.
Like the
It's yours to do.
honeysuckle Leshy.
We're range-free candle making.
Yeah, we no longer make human candles unless it's for cultists.
All right.
It's
All right.
range-free.
I'm taking
Free
notes. I'm taking notes because you might see this.
Candle.
You might see this
I can't
candle
wait to see
shop
them.
again. Who knows? It is Taldor.
Can we, for flavor, can we just say that the candle shop is run by like a scarecrow full of straw Leshies?
Yes.
Working simultaneously
Yes.
to pretend to be human?
Yes. Absolutely yes.
And on
Oh
the
my-
back side of and it has a business attached. It's a taxidermy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We make the animals move again.
That's
Well, on
really
the bright
dark.
side, my guy tells kids bedtime stories. So
Oh, that's wholesome.
This is gonna be great bedtime story.
Oh my god!
Let me tell you about the candles.
Papa Popcorn, what happened to the Leshies? I'll tell you.
God.
We come back like fucking Vietnamese. You don't know what we've seen. She's melted into
I have a-
candles.
I have a feeling the last time you ran this was almost as dark because that one fairy was dead.
No, that fairy was not dead. She was not dead. She was
sleeping.
unconscious because she was sleeping. What had happened? I will tell you what happened, even though I have it on highlights on my channel that you can watch in under 5 minutes each. Is that the first thing they did with Darius was they tried to put him into the fire, but that failed. And then they finally worked him down because he did get the mutagen off. That you guys were just too fast, too prepared, and you just slaughtered him before he had a chance to even react or use his homunculi. And in that game, the Leshies were too frightened to do anything because they were losing. Now, for the garden party, they actually did things in a different way where they were fun trying to get people to leave, just like they were being a nuisance to the point where people wanted to leave. They didn't bring a humanized candle.
Isn't that fun?
Or they didn't bring out their weapons immediately.
No, they had no intention of things becoming violent. They just wanted to ruin her party and teach her a
What
lesson.
does that say about us?
It says
They
a
were
lot.
violent.
It says a fucking lot.
I think we're fine.
If I
We're
could have done
normal.
this any differently, at any part of this campaign,
Yeah.
I think what I would have suggested was putting the crystals in the candles, and then having them like burn them during the party. Just like, hey, try this scent, and we rush out the party, and they go under this whatever the crystal effect was going to be,
Yep, I would have allowed that.
and then
Just
we
what got
kidnap the
so-
lady, and we're like, all right, this is what you did to our people.
Yeah.
You'll never
Her
do it again.
into
You'll
a
never come
candle.
back.
Put her alive
No.
into the candle.
I would have also allowed you to spike the tea or do other things. It all depends on
Ooh.
players' ingenuity.
Dude, imagine spiking the Taras tea with a mutagen.
Oh god, no.
Yes.
I mean, to be
He was
fair,
all-
yeah, he was nice.
No.
Yeah,
What a nice dragon.
I think that was Bramble being nice to us, because the last time we did a beginner's module, the dragon murdered all of my friends.
No, he's
Oh.
not. The Tarask. The Tarask is a highly respected noble within Taldor's society because he shaped their nation. Literally.
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 He took up this mountain and said, you go here, Taldor. And
What-
Taldor's like, yeah.
What is a Tarask?
So, a
It's
Tarask. Go ahead.
Hmm.
Go ahead, Tony.
No.
Go ahead.
No. You go. It is a high DC monstrosity that,
Think of it like an earthquake or a tsunami with a CR.
yeah, pretty much. It's a natural disaster with legs and arms.
There's only supposed to be like one in the entire world, and it's like cataclysm. Like it wakes up, it does whatever the fuck it wants, it goes back to sleep for
Okay.
thousands of years.
He's called. His normal name before he became a noble was Tarask the Armageddon Engine.
Oh, good god.
Now,
And he's a-
Lord Grass.
He is a CR-25.
Oh, so...
Yeah, we had no chance.
No, he was never going to fight you. He is a noble, and he was at a garden party for tea, and this woman was trying to sell him candles.
I understood that wholeheartedly.
Made
But
from
the minute I
people.
opened those doors, Bramble, and I saw a Taras, I was like, oh.
Yeah, you think that persuaded the other group at all? No, they went right into his pockets and started stealing from him.
Holy shit!
Yeah, they were like, let's live in his pockets. They were very playful. Alrighty, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm sorry we didn't get to play Abomination Vaults today, and I need to change the title card on YouTube now to Fistful of Flowers.
It's still fun regardless.
No problem. I'm
Well,
glad you
thank
did.
Very much.
YouTube link, I don't have it saved on this anymore. Post it in the chat.
YouTube.
I shall.
Bramblebear DM.
I
That's
shall.
what it is. I was like, Bramble DM? Bramble?
Yes, I will do the things. And I do appreciate you asking what it is, because I have been on people's streams for over 10 hours this week, in addition to 50 hours of work and whatnot, and never once was I introduced by the streamer I was guest hosting with what my information or what my interests were or where people could find me, and I find that to be extremely rude. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
We need you. How else can we turn people into candles?
I didn't say you couldn't, but I also didn't enable you to do so. It's just the natural turn that the storytelling took.
Like it.
Yes, natural. Naturally.
This is supposed to happen.
Natural, Leshies.
Leshy candle, people candle, same.
Yep. So I hope you all have a wonderful day today. I'm glad we got to play. Would you like to continue Abomination Vaults next time, or would you rather do another one-shot?
Hey, Bomb!
This Sunday I will not be able to make it. I'll be driving another U-Haul.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. So next Sunday, no game.
At least not with me in it.
Yeah. So I can prepare a one-shot. We'll talk about that during the week, if you want to do that.
That sounds like a plan.
Or, depending on how busy I am, I could run a one-shot and you could play Bramble.
That would
Yeah.
that would be extremely kind of you, sir. Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
I'll have to
Bramble's
see
gonna
what my
make
schedule.
candles.
We'll get to see how
Candle,
Bramble is.
candle,
Oh.
candle.
Maybe we could be candlemancers.